Hi everyone, I'm Dmitry Gerasimov, CEO of Demlabs, and welcome back to our AMA stream where we share the latest company news and answer your questions. Here are the topics we'll cover today. First, a new direction for our software development team, a community-controlled API for decentralized AI applications, as well as research into how artificial intelligence can be used in the field of cryptoanalysis. The new project being launched in the Cellframe ecosystem, development news for the KelVPN team and launching Kel token migration, expanding the Cellframe LP staking program, development news for Cellframe dashboard and Cellframe wallet applications, progress report on the Cellframe mainnet roadmap, and your questions as usual. So on, our first topic is the Cellframe dashboard. We released a new version of Dashboard 2.10-25 with lots of new improvements. Transaction processing is faster now. To do this, we have moved the logic of the operation in C++ code from JavaScript and installed a filter for duplicate entries. Also, we updated the node version in Dashboard and fixed bug where transactions that were sent on the same day were being displayed incorrectly. By the way, in Dashboard you have node inside. Dashboard it's only graphical front end for the Cellframe node. So you have installed Dashboard on your system, you have installed Cellframe node as well. Then tokens tab has been redesigned and implemented a new logic for working with the node and updated the layout. Our next topic is the Cellframe wallet, our new application. Right now we are preparing the first release version. We are working hard on perfecting the overall design of the application and constantly improving the UX UI. Here are some things we have done recently. Created the DApps page, redesigned the transactions list, and fixed bug in displaying transactions. As we said on the last stream, we are not just working on the desktop version. We are also building apps to run on mobile platforms. It was our first goal when we started development of Cellframe Wallet. Soon we'll release a version for Android. iOS is coming as well. We will announce the release separately. For now, we want to thank our community for helping us with the testing application. Thank you guys, you helped a lot. Now let's move on to our next topic, Cellframe LP staking. On the last stream we have announced that we added new pairs for Cell tokens on Uniswap. The new pairs are with stablecoins, Cell Day, Cell USDC, Cell USDT, and now we have added LP token staking for the new pairs on the Cellframe staking side. Each staking pool has 100,000 cells for rewards in the first year of the staking program. The API is still high right now, from 600 to 800%. Don't miss this opportunity. You can find more details about how staking rewards are calculated in our article Tokenomics 2.0. We'll post the link in the video description for the stream. Also on the previous stream we announced the launch of V3 staking. It's the latest version of Uniswap liquidity pool, I mean. So now you can stake your old V2 LP token in ways that will automatically migrate them to V3 protocol. If you don't know about what version of pool you have used, just remember how long time ago you have staked your tokens. If it was long time ago, most probable it's V2. If you have staked it just now, it's V3. So with V2 it's old version, V3 it's actual one, at least on the moment of the recording of this video. Also, you can now migrate V2 LP tokens to V3 without staking if you don't plan to stake your LP tokens. We have also added another function, adding liquidity to LP tokens that you already have staked to improve your position in the pool. This will increase your share of the rewards and you can control your LP staking ever after you have already staked them. We do this to support our holders and help them to avoid impermanent loss. So we moved this functionality mostly from Uniswap pool control panel. Our next topic, development news from the KelVPN team. KelVPN is decentralized VPN service built on a Cellframe blockchain network. It's a part chain in our ecosystem with its own token Kel. As I said in the previous stream, the next major KelVPN release will include the launch of the new mod that allows KelVPN to integrate with the Cellframe wallet and Cellframe dashboard. When this mod is launched, the service will truly become decentralized for all our participants in the process. Users can choose this mode they want to work in, the server they want to use, and the amount of traffic they need. This will provide the bandwidth with the received commission for providing the service, and we will no longer need to purchase any serial numbers. The KelVPN team has already built this feature and testing it now. We'll announce the launch date separately. On the KelVPN side also was added option to pay for subscription using the new BSC network cell token. Then the KelVPN application now has an auto-update function. Now you can update the newest version without leaving the application, just click on the pop-up notification. This feature is now available for Android only, but soon will be available on the other platform. We'll make a separate announcement about this. Next topic is a Kel migration. Yes, we now migrate Kel token as well. We announced the start of the Kel token migration to new smart contracts on the both BIP20 and ERC20 networks. Everyone who wants to participate in our LP staking program, LP staking program for Kel, he will need to migrate their tokens. The LP staking program for Kel token is now in development, but on the last stages of this development. KelVPN will make an announcement when the program is ready for launch. Follow KelVPN Twitter and medium channels for news about this. We also pleased to announce that the new tokenomics for Kel staking is complete. Staking rewards will be distributed like this: 5 million Kels for staking on Ethereum, 4 million Kels for single token staking on CF20, and 3 million Kel for staking on BSC for Pancake. There will not be any differentiation between pairs as we have for Cell. Any available pairs can be used: Ethereum, BNB, USDT, USDC, BUSD, DAI, and of course Cell. The total rewards will be divided among all the pairs. Next topic is a new startup in Cellframe ecosystem. We are always looking for new partnerships, and developing our network of collaborators. And of course, we are always ready to support new projects in our ecosystem. I'm now participating as an advisor in a new big partnership, a decentralized incubator for new startups in the Cellframe ecosystem. The project founders are entrepreneurs who work with cutting-edge technologies, and they're working to implement hardware solutions for support the development and growth of the Cellframe network. We can give all the details now, but I will be able to say a lot more about in the next AMA session. In the beginning of the March, they will run their site, and you will know all the details. We'll read their white papers. It will be really good projects, something like hybrid of TrustSwap Launchpad and MakerDAO. Next topic. Now let's talk about our new API for decentralized applications, for AI applications. The recent success of the machine learning algorithms is closely related to the increase in the total number of computations being done to train these algorithms, as well as the growth in the amount of data being processed by these algorithms. not something new in the algorithms themselves, just bigger data for learning. The cost of training algorithms such as ChatGPT has become too high for independent developers and even too high for startups. The new generation of AI is in the hands of big corporations. That's why we have started to develop an API for a new category of services that will use the processing power of video cards for training and running machine learning algorithms, as well as for utilizing of power of video cores in your Raspberry Pi or on your Mac M1 CPU and others that could be used for AI training. The goal is to make machine learning algorithms transparent, community controlled, and available to people. This will also help independent developers and startups compete with corporations in the field of machine learning. In addition, we have initiated new research in the field of cryptography to discovering how to use AI in the field of cryptoanalysis of new protocols. This research will help to take post-quantum security to a new level. In the general context of the AI revolution, we have reached a point where leading AI technologies are available only to a small group of actors. Our initiative is to create a new collective actor in this field. We want to give the opportunity for decentralized version of ChatGPT to emerge. Our new partnerships will also help with this. As we move to a new phase of Cellframe's development after mainnet launch, we want to offer as many opportunities as possible to developers to use Cellframe, and the AI field is one possible area for developers to build on Cellframe. Now let's discuss the Cellframe Mainnet roadmap. Maybe a lot of you were waiting first of this topic. We have a roadmap for mainnet development update up to the middle of March. It can be adjusted and updated based on the new circumstances, but in the general, we try to follow the roadmap closely. And if you are tracking our AMA session, you could see that our roadmap have not changed a lot. On every AMA session, we discuss our progress on the roadmap and any new changes. Since the last update were 92 commits in Cellframe SDK, 51 for Cellframe Node, 8 for Python Cellframe, 10 commits for Cellframe Dashboard, and 48 for Cellframe Wallet. It's only 4 release branches for development and release candidate branches. This number is twice more than this. As we prepare for mainnet launch, we added new features to our SDK. In the tone consensus, we added the ability for variable number of validators to be used in each round. By the way, we changed this consensus a lot, so I think we need to name it different, not tone. It's now a different consensus. And now we're thinking about how to name this. If you have an idea, please write in comments below. Below this video, I mean. Implemented processing of network-wide decrease for service providers. It's for forkless updates. Also, we are refactoring the consensus process. And we are adding commission for staking transaction. This functionality right now being tested. Okay, this is, you could see updated roadmap right now. You could see that we haven't shifted a lot, but it's still not the hard release date, you see. This hard release date will announce after release candidate launch. It should happen at the end of February, beginning of the March. After we launch, we need to have a look on this for a few days, maybe for a week, not more, and then we can say how much time we'll need to polish it and prepare for full functional release. Next topic is from the tech support team. We recently launched the help desk service for Cellframe and KelVPN. and maybe for other future projects as well. Now we'll be able to collect and respond to user requests without missing any of them. For Cellframe issues, you can contact us with the feedback from on the site and leave in your email, or you can send an email to tech support Cellframe.net or write in the Cellframe support Telegram group. For KelVPN users, we have a new support link inside the new version of the application. This lets you interact with a support specialist via Telegram if you don't want to leave your email. Also, we now have a tech support group for KelVPN on the Telegram. You can find all the links in the video description here. Okay, now let's go to your questions. And the first question is, when mainnet goes live for Kel, does that also mean that staking will go live? Or are these two separate things? These two things are related but not closely related. The staking can go live before the mainnet. We're almost ready to release staking for Kel. Kel mainnet itself will be launched together with Cellframe mainnet. Next question. There have been multiple hacks reported for bridges. How secure is one used by Cellframe? This is a very big concern for us. We are constantly thinking, testing, and making changes to the bridge to make sure that it's totally safe. So far, the security hasn't been broken. Many of the hacks happen as a result of the third-party components, and we don't have many of these. That reduces risks, I believe. Next questions. Could a feature like Zap from PancakeSwap be possible for Cellframe? Yes, it will be possible to have a feature like that in our DEX, where you can add liquidity with only one token. I think our single token staking program for native token could be used for zapping your stake and add liquidity with only one token. Next question. If I want to run a masternode, do I need static or dynamic IP address? What happens if there is a network outage or change of IP address? You can update your IP address in the node list. Yes, it's better to have a static address, but change in the node address shouldn't affect the function of the node. Your identity is based on your key. Just it should be predictable. If you get disconnected from the internet, then that could be a problem, but I think it's okay within limits. We are now trying to improve the fault tolerance of our consensus algorithm. We don't want to go the road of slashes for those who don't participate in consensus sometimes. We want people to be able to run a node using a basic home internet connection. Next question. Is Cellframe looking to implement ZK proofs? Cellframe's wallet address structure was designed to integrate ZK snarks. You can see the structure already in code in our repository. We are only missing one element for ZK snarks. Post-quantum ZK ring signature. There is no production-ready version of this available yet, unfortunately. The ones that exist are far too large, heavy, and slow to use, so it's hard to say when we'll be able to do this. Could be next month, could take year, so we're not announcing the key products yet, just working hard on them. As soon as there is a viable PQ ZK signature available, we'll integrate it very quickly. Everything's ready for this. Next question. When will we have staking for Kel? Any date for mainnet launch? I think I have answered already on this before. Just repeating, staking will be nearest time. We are on the finalizing. And mainnet launch date will announce after release candidate launch. That happens at the end of February, beginning of March. Next question. I unstaked, but my rewards didn't arrive. When will the team fix the problem? The team has already fixed this issue. Your RAT will be sent to your wallet very soon, maybe they're already there. Just check your balance, and if it's not arrived, connect with our support team. Okay, it was all the questions that you have sent me before. Now let's see what happens in streaming chat. Okay. Okay. Can you please tell us more about the key rollups and whether the stack will be ready as mainnet? Launch will be future released at later date. Unfortunately, it will be later date because we still have no ready zero acknowledge post quantum ring signatures at the key element of the key snark. Will Kill most likely be launched first earlier to sell? It will be launched together. Maybe a little earlier, but I think it will be together. Not later. No sense to run it later. Next question. If Cell can run GPT, Neox, open source NLP on Cell platform, it already been trained. The user can use API to interact with NLP. Yes, already trained models could be used, but for their running, you also need to some significant resources. Last time I read article about open source NLP and other models that could be used for open source GPT, and for running such model you need somewhere about 4 NVIDIA Ampere video cards. So because usually you have no such video cards on your computer, you'll be search for some cloud service or POC service provided by Cellframe users. So if you were mining Ethereum with your video card and now you don't know how to use it, how to earn with this, please keep it. We'll find the way to load it. By the way, not only GPT Neox AI application could be launched, some other machine learning application I think could be running and trained. So yes, answer yes. User can use API to interact with this model, but to launch it, you also need some significant resources. Okay, when marketing already here, but mostly it will be launched after mainnet launch. Okay. What would be an idea to have this AMA session on Twitter? I think we can reach more people on the same platform. I'll think about to retranslate it on Twitter. Once we did AMA session on Twitter, we had such experience. I don't think we have a lesser auditor here. Okay. Will you develop the ring signature or something else and then you will implement? We already in development. We are doing this the second year. Or if we include earlier stages of development, it will be 3 years of development. We have some successes. We have some how to say it, early versions, let's say so. In these early versions, they works, just they are not production ready. Unfortunately, it's really big mathematical trouble. Anyway, I believe will be one of the first protocols that will have such feature. I mean, PQ, the key ring signature inside, and quantum proof the key snark. Nobody has it, have it right now, unfortunately. All the key snark solutions are not quantum proof, unfortunately. So when quantum computers appears, all current solutions unfortunately will be correct up. Okay. Are the plans for CEX listing for Kel, please? After migration, yes, sure. Okay. Please stick with YouTube. See your face. You don't see my face right now. When DEX will be live in dashboard, left about $4. We have to close $4 and then we release new dashboard version with working DEX. Okay, what is the API for running a node? It will be like with staking. You will share one single amount of tokens, so it will not be fixed. Okay, is native cell tokens can be traded on exchange after mainnet launch? We are right now in connection with exchanges that are trading with cell tokens, and they are aware about mainnet launch, and that after mainnet launch they will start to implement native tokens. It will be launched together with bidirectional bridge. How was the TPS? How was the TPS test? Not bad, let's say so. Look, TPS test that we did right now, we did for Raspberry Pi and we did for one shard. Because we have multiple sharding, total TPS is a summary from a small shard. So inside one shard, it's not important to say about TPS inside because it's only part of the big TPS. Big TPS test will be, I think, on the release candidate stage when we'll implement cell forks and cell in the meaning of a shard. So after we run sharding, we'll run we will publish TPS test because we want to achieve really good numbers. What is conclusion? We have post-quantum signature, and they are huge, really huge. And in comparing with the classical cryptography, if you run on Raspberry Pi something with huge signatures, you will not have a big TPS until you will have a multi-level sharding. So until we'll have the sharding, we don't complete our TPS test. All results are internal. But they are not bad. It's really good to see how it works on the one chain, on the one shard, on the one core. It works with thousands of transactions, so it's a good. Now, what is marketing budget you have? Big, about 1 million, as far as I remember. The directional bridge will be live in this Q1, not Q1. I think more likely to Q2. I hope Exchange will adopt us. We are working on this. Okay, it will all the significant questions from you. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your attention, for your beta tests, for your support words, for all your warm words. Thank you for everything. Goodbye. We are Cell. We are here.